Alright, gang, I'm back. So, what's up, legendary gang? What's going on, legendary gang? Listen, I'm back. Officially in the lab, gang. Y'all know what's going on. Listen, if you new to the channel, I need you right now to smash that subscribe button, gang. You in the best spot. If you just clicked on this video, it just popped up on your screen, you know, on your home page. Click the subscribe button. If you are a returning person but you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, gang. Hit it. You here, you home. I need everybody to stop what y'all doing and hit the subscribe button. Press the like button too, because this video is going to touch a couple hearts. Listen, y'all. Today, I want to come to y'all and talk about a real sensitive subject. By you clicking on this video, you already know what the title is. You read the title. And yes, I am a survivor of COVID. Now, I don't want this video to be sad. When you watching the clips that I've done, when I was going through the journey, when I'm still going through the journey, I don't want you guys to be sad. I want you to take it seriously and, you know, just take heed. Just take heed. I'm not a spokesperson for COVID or anything like that. I just was a regular human being, living life, hanging outside. We outside. And, you know, I got COVID. You know? But it was very serious. I got COVID. I was the first person in my household to get sick. Within, I want to say between 18 and 32 hours, my whole household was sick. It was that quick. Once I found out officially that I had COVID, my whole household got sick. At one point, me and my significant other was in the hospital at the same time. It was that serious. And like I said, I don't want to be a spokesperson for COVID. But COVID is real. Whether it's the first strain of it or this Delta strain, it's real. Cutthroat. It's cutthroat, guys. And with that being said, I don't know. I mean, like, just thinking about it, thinking about what we've been through, is bringing tears to my eyes. Like, I mean, prior to me getting tested, so let me start at the beginning. On Saturday, I believe let's look up the date. Saturday. That was the 17th of July. I went to a skating party. There's where I believe I contracted the COVID, because immediately after that is when I started to feel sick. Plus, 2 people I know that I was with that night also over time contracted it. So I just assume that's where I contracted the COVID-19. So I went to the skating party on Saturday. On Monday, which was the 19th, I felt like I needed to lay down. Like, during the week, during the days of the week, I work. I work from home because, as you guys know, I am an entrepreneur. So I'm virtually running my business. And I thank God I didn't have that much to do that day because I woke up as normal, ate breakfast, washed up, got dressed. And immediately after eating breakfast, I'm like, I gotta lay down. I felt queasy. My stomach was hurting, but not hurting. It was just like a weird type of feeling. I felt like I wanted to, throw up and take a number 2 at the same time. So I'm like, I gotta lay down. And I told my significant other to wake me up in an hour. It was about 10 o'clock. I said, give me an hour to recharge or something, and then I'm going to get back up. So I did that, got back up, did a little bit more work, and then I'm like, give me 20 minutes. And it's like, excuse me, it's like 12:30 at this point, because I took an hour to sleep. So I'm like, give me 20 minutes. So I'm like, okay, gave myself 20 minutes. This carried on throughout the day. Every couple hours I needed some time to lay down and recharge. I felt like I needed to throw up and take a number 2 at the same time, but I never did it. I never threw up or anything. Tuesday, I didn't get up at all. I totally stayed in the bed. I was now throwing up and doing all that stuff every couple minutes, like every 30 minutes. I didn't feel good. Wednesday, I had a doctor's appointment, just a regular checkup, and I'm starting to cough. Still felt drained while driving. I had to drive into town. It's about an hour and a half away from me. I felt drained. I felt like I wanted to keep pulling over. I felt weak. I felt like disorientated, like confused a little bit. It just felt weird. Like my body felt off. I started to develop a cough. While at the appointment, I'm like, something is definitely wrong, and it's a feeling that I've never quite felt before. So I said, well, I'm going to get tested. I texted my significant other, and I told her that you and Nye, which is her daughter, you guys need to stay away from me. We cannot sleep in the same room or anything like that. Tomorrow, I'm going to get tested to see if I have COVID. She was getting a little bit frantic, but not really that worried because the symptoms that I had wasn't the typical symptoms at first. So we did that. We stayed separate. Thursday, I went and got tested. Came home. At that time, it was like week to the gods. I'm like under the bed at this point. I'm like, this feeling, whatever this is different. It's like all my energy, just everything. Just felt like somebody just snatched it out of my body. Everything. So I couldn't eat. I could barely stand. Again, I was confused, so I wasn't working. I wasn't doing anything. I was just under the bed, damn near. Sheets over my head, everything, stuck in the room. It just felt different. Like I said, I started to cough, things like that. Excuse me. Took about excuse me, and I'm so sorry to be coughing throughout the video, but I'm still getting over it. I can't even tell y'all. I'm still getting over COVID. So, came home, was under the sheets, under the bed, damn near waiting for the results. So they said it'd take about 2 hours. It was the rapid test. The doctor at the CVS called me, and she said, hey, you tested positive for COVID. When she said that, my heart just dropped down my chest, because I'm like, what? Like, I knew it was something different that I never felt before, but I'm like not expecting, even though I got tested for it, if it makes sense, even though I got tested for it, I'm still like, what? Like, are you serious? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, I'm not expecting for her to say you got COVID. You know what I mean? Like, I just wasn't expecting it. So that happened. She told me that. I told my significant other. I started to tell people in my family. I started to tell people that I was around, like, hey. And that was scary for me. I felt like I had fucking AIDS or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got COVID. Had to tell my closest friends, the people that I was around, my family, things like that. And of course, everybody's like, Jesus. Like, you got COVID? Like, you know what I mean? And a lot of it had to do with because I already have underlying health conditions. Believe it or not, I look healthy as hell. But I have underlying health conditions. If you go back about 8 months now. If you go back and check my video that I dropped 8 months ago, I got diagnosed with pulmonary aneurysms, which is blood clots in my lungs. So with COVID, that was hard for me. Horrible. Because COVID makes you throw blood clots. So I already had got diagnosed with blood clots before. So I'm already prone to getting them. So with COVID, it's a lot easier for me to get blood clots than the average person, which is bad because COVID is or develops pneumonia in your lungs, in which makes you develop fluid in your lungs. So to have that and blood clots is a bad thing. So my significant other started helping me throughout the Thursday and Friday. She started to have symptoms. At that time, we were already separated, but she separated herself from her daughter, and we were all in separate rooms. She slept in my office. I slept in the room. Her daughter slept in her room. That's how it was for about a week. Within that week, she started to decline. Well, actually, I started to decline first. My chest started hurting. I started really not being able to breathe. And that, excuse me, that was it for me. But I started to not breathe, and I started to start having chest pains. So that happened. And I'm like, let's go or order like a oximeter to check and see how much oxygen is in our body. And we already had blood pressure cuffs and the monitors. The monitor which my dad bought. Thank you, Dad. He immediately bought a thermometer like the first day that I told him. He got it express shipped here. What else? We got that or whatever. Oxygen levels was okay at the time. Temperatures was up and down. We started to, far as the common areas, we would go one by one. When we went down to try to get food or whatever, we wiped down everything that we touched. We sprayed down everything, and then hurried up and went back in the room. But for the most part, we were all separated in each rooms. When I started to decline, she actually went to the CVS, got me like Mucinex. We got like some ginger tea, some real raw ginger things, honey, things like that help get the mucus out your chest and things like that. So it helped a little bit for me to help ease it, but it still was an issue and I knew it. She started to get really, really bad. Like far as throwing up, she started throwing up real bad to the point where she was close to aspirating. At that point, I said, I'm going to put me on hold. You need to go get checked right now. We're going to the hospital. We went to the hospital. They ended up admitting her. She was in the hospital for about 4 days. I stretched it out for me because I didn't want us to both be in the hospital and her daughter be here alone because she is underage and we are the only people that really live here. And, I do have some family that live down here, but it's one family in a household and they have, kids and they have their own underlying issues and things like that. So I couldn't expect them to come here and help us because then they're bringing the whole virus to their household, which they already have underlying health issues and things like that as well. So it just was us. I stretched it out. I hung it out. I tried to take as much medicine as I could while she was in the hospital, getting well and getting better. While she was in the hospital, when we went to the hospital, she did find out that she had pneumonia. Her oxygen level started to drop. She was at about 86. The lowest her oxygen level went, they put on oxygen and everything like that. Throughout the time that she was in the hospital. So she was getting well and they were helping her. I was trying to stick it out here to make sure. Excuse me. And the reason why I cough is not because of a cold. It's because the more I talk, sometimes it's hard for me to breathe because I'm still dealing with everything. So that's why I'm coughing and I apologize. I do have some clips to show you guys as well. So I'm going to show you the clips, but I'm just trying to give you the roundabout of what happened. So, about time the fourth day came, but excuse me, before that fourth day, like the second or third day, I started to feel a lot of pain in my chest and my lower back when I cough. And I mean, like, to the point where I'm crying and I could deal with pain and she could deal with pain too. And when she was throwing up and stuff like that and she was feeling pains in her chest, she was crying. She's like, it's unbearable, whatever the case may be. I haven't experienced what she experienced yet at that point. So I understood, but I didn't understand till it started really hitting me. So about the second to the third day of her being in the hospital, I started to decline and see the experience that she was going through. Chest pains, I'm coughing. It felt like a jackhammer hitting the concrete, trying to break it up when I cough. Imagine how the concrete feels after being settled for so long and somebody's coming trying to break you up. It hurted so bad. I expressed that to her. She knows, she's like, I want you to come to the hospital, just come get help, whatever. I'm like, no, I'm trying to make it so you get out the hospital because, again, we don't want to leave our child alone. So, that happened. She was getting discharged the 4th day. I'm like, okay, we know you're getting discharged. That's good. I'm happy for that. But I need to check in now. And at that time, we were both in the hospital for at least, I want to say 7 hours, 8 hours. We were in the hospital together. They tried to keep her, but she ended up passing the test that they gave, and they let her go. Thank God. So, we were good. I do have a couple clips. I'm going to go ahead and show the clips. I know I've been talking, but I wanted to give y'all the spill before y'all see some of the clips, okay? I also have an audio clip that I'm going to add. This is a time I had just woke up while I was in the hospital, and I don't know, this feeling, it made me cry immediately. This is a real life. This is a touching subject for me. I'm bringing it out so you guys can know. Again, I'm not a COVID spokesperson. I'm just a person that went through it, and I want to tell my story to help anybody. Legendary gang. What's up, you guys? I know y'all ain't hear from me in a while. This is day. What if I know? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is day 3. I'll be finding out that I have COVID. Right now, everybody in the house is asleep. That's the only reason why I'm out. I gotta wear double mask, gloves, trying to make me something to eat. Just trying to bring awareness to this thing. Today on day 3, the best awareness that I could bring to it is just that I feel weak, very much out of breath, fast. Right now I'm sitting down in a little stool because I can't stand up for long periods amount of time without me just feeling weak, like I gotta sit down or I gotta lay down. I'm, trying to take all the medication, what they told me to do is just to take over-the-counter medicine, Tylenol, and leave, things like that. Cough medicine, I'm taking MXD, or I think it's Theraflu. Just trying to fight it off. Stay hydrated because it does cause blood clots, which is horrible for me because I've already had experienced different things with pulmonary aneurysms. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy, and just trying to bring awareness to it and just let people know, just still be safe out there. I was outside. And I'm not afraid to say, okay, I was having fun. I was outside, did a little bit of traveling, did a little couple things. I ain't afraid to admit it. But you guys just must still be safe. I'm not sure which strain it is. Whether it's the first COVID or the second round of the strain that they say is out there now. Just try to stay safe, you guys. I'm going to put everything into perspective, different, as far as the timeline. And it's going to be that, but just try to stay safe. I'm trying my best not to give it to my family. So right now, they're sleeping. That's why I'm out getting something to eat. I'm gonna wipe everything down. I have Lysol wipes right here. Here, I got some Lysol spray. I'm going to spray everything down, wash everything that I use. I have my gloves too. Just wipe everything down as well. Just trying to hurry up and get back upstairs, but I do have to eat, so that's the only reason why I'm out making some noodles, something that's fairly quick. And if y'all got any advice on what I should do, things that I should eat to help with my metabolism, I got some advice getting some elderberry products. I got that coming in the mail. I check my temperature, I check my sugar, I check my blood pressure, all my vitals every hour. I'm basically self-medicating, self-caring right now, trying not to get to a point where I have to go to the hospital. One thing I will say about the coronavirus is you will think that you're getting better. You will think that you're getting better, because at some points, like if I'm just waking up or something like that, I'm like, oh, okay, I seem okay. But once I get up, I go to the bathroom, or an hour or two go past, I'm back to feeling like crap, and I'm back down. It feels like my health is declining. So, just because you feel maybe okay, maybe you just got a sniffle, maybe you just got a cough at one point, don't think that the worst is over. Just, know that I believe that my body is trying to fight it, and that's what's happening. As well as my voice, it's pretty much gone up and up, so it's not like a raspy, tired voice. This is how it is. It's hard for me to sleep throughout the night. Just dealing with either the pain or just the agony of just, I don't know, knowing that I have this virus. I don't know. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. And just, take a moment to reflect on how I'm feeling and what's going on at this point. I appreciate you guys this far. Thank you. All right, gang. I made it upstairs with my food. I'm exhausted. Just from coming upstairs and doing that little bit of cooking. I had to take my onesie off. Extremely hot. I'm sweating. I don't know if y'all can see it. I know y'all see the little sprinkles or whatever. This ain't no joke, y'all. Legendary gang. This is day 4. Or no, I'm sorry. I lost count. It's like day 6 of having corona. And my cat misses me. I haven't touched him, rubbed him, or anything since I found out I had it. Right now, just trying to get a little bit of bonding time in. I gotta have my gloves on, gotta have my mask on in between, but everybody knows this is my best friend. So he is really dealing with some bad anxiety right now, because he's unable to really be under me like he wants to. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It's crazy. Just stay calm. I try to stay calm, take my medicine, do what I gotta do, and be okay, be strong, I feel better, but as soon as I think I'm feeling better, so I know it just happens and it get kind of worse. So just keep praying for me, and I'm gonna keep taking the meds. Good morning. It's currently August 2nd, 2021. I currently feel okay until I cough, and in between coughs, I am now gasping for air, and my left chest, lower and middle back, and it's left boob more so, and then whole chest feels like a numbing, rattling feeling when I cough. And again, I'm coughing when it becomes hard for me to breathe. It's hard for me to breathe when I talk a lot, when I start movement a lot. Movement meaning walking, bending down, picking up, putting down things. Pretty much anytime I move around and I am on my feet, or when I lay totally flat on my back, a feeling changes in my chest when I breathe. That is a perfect example of how it sounds. When I start coughing continuously, when I'm not coughing and my breathing is okay. Right now, I'm starting to cough. My only assumption is because I'm talking, because I'm laying down, and also because I'm laying on my back. That is all of the update now. Oh, yes, and the regular medicine stopped working as well. That's all of the entry for this morning. It's currently 5:54 a.m. Legendary gang. Right now, I'm in the hospital. I know y'all talked to me earlier, and I said that's what I would do, and that's what I've done. Found out that I have pneumonia in both of my lungs, and a blood clot in the left side of my lung. I just had to have a conversation with the doctor, and he asked if it got to the point that I had to get on a ventilator, would I like them to put me on a ventilator? He also asked if my heart stopped and they needed, would I like them to bring me back to life, use the defibrillator. The last thing they asked was if I had to be on life support, would I like them to put me on life support? This is no joke. This is no game. Take care of yourself. I'm not gonna say get vaccinated or do get vaccinated. I mean, don't get vaccinated, but take care of yourself. Practice safe distance. Wear your mask, because once you get here and get asked questions like that, it changes your perception of things. Trust me, minds have been changed. Continue to ride with me. Continue to walk this journey with me. I'll continue to update y'all. Gang.
I can go down one more time.
Okay. Okay. Well, you're going up.
No, I didn't touch it.
You didn't touch it.
Uh-huh. Go down one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. That's cool.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna try to teach you how to take it off real quick, okay? Because
Okay.
whenever you take it off,
Yeah.
without pushing this button over here, all kinds of alarms will start going off, okay?
Okay.
So whenever you get ready to take it off, you just push that standby button right there,
Standby.
and that's it.
Okay.
Then you take the mask off, and it'll automatically turn off by itself.
And then.
And if you want to put it back on, and it's in standby mode, you just put it on, and it'll cut back on by itself.
And then it stay at the same level that you set it to, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And if any alarms start going off through the night while you're sleeping or anything like that,
Yeah.
it comes straight to my phone.
Okay.
So I'll see it, and I'll be in and out through the night checking on you too, okay?
Yes. At this point, I believe this is the third night. I am trying to rest. I'm so cold. I had about 6 blankets on me. As I stated, I started to swell up from the fluids of the pneumonia. It was horrible. Alright, gang. So, right now, what you're going to listen to is when I woke up while I was in the hospital. I haven't even listened to this back myself. So, you're about to listen to it. I appreciate it. For watching this far. I know this video is long, but just here you go. I'm sorry, I know you're sleeping. The respiratory just came in here, and then I was sleeping, and so because I was sleeping, I started talking, and I started coughing, and it hurt so bad. Like, you can imagine how it the semen feel when it's getting broken up with a jackhammer. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. I don't know what that feeling is, but my lower back and my chest hurts so bad, so bad. That's hard. That's hard to listen to, man. I mean, like, I really was in pain. I really was in pain. I don't know, man. This video is super long, but it needed to be recorded. It needed to be put together. Seriously. Seriously. It needed to be. I appreciate y'all for watching so far. Right now, I am surviving COVID. This is like my first time really getting dressed, stepping out, and I'm still recovering. Sometimes I'm walking and I gotta sit down. I gotta catch my breath, you know. I appreciate y'all for watching so far. I got one more clip to put, which I'm gonna put at the end. Just me leaving out the hospital, and this is the end. I appreciate y'all for watching this far. I appreciate y'all for all that y'all do, y'all support, y'all blessings, y'all prayers, y'all well wishes. Y'all have wished and prayed everything. As soon as I put it on social media, I got so many DMs, so many personal messages, so many comments, so many hearts, so many views. I appreciate y'all. Again, we are, my family is surviving COVID. Wear your mask. Be very cautious when you go outside. When you go into parties, when you go into public areas. Wear your mask. Seriously, whether you vaccinated or not, wear your mask. Wear your mask. Thank you for watching. It's legend. It's legendary, gang. We up. Once we up, we stuck. And like, comment, subscribe, share it. Definitely comment though. I want to see y'all in the comments for this one. I know I always say it. Excuse me. Right now I mean it. I need y'all in the comments. I need the well wishes. I need to thank you made it. Because, I'm sorry. Well, y'all saw in the videos already. But just a recap. When I finally got and went into the hospital, they did say I had pneumonia, COVID, and a blood clot. So, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to continue to be here to promote content for y'all. To show y'all how I did it. To let y'all know that, you could do whatever you want. I'm here for y'all. And I do it from the muscle. I do it from the heart. Well, my bad. I do it from the heart, y'all. Seriously. Seriously. If I sound different, if my breathing heavier, whatever the case may be, it's real. Because again, I am surviving COVID. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and turn your notifications on so you know when I'm dropping another lit video. It's legend. Gang, we out. Thank you. Finally get to go home. I'm out of here. She's wonderful, one of my nurses. I'm out of here. I'm so happy. Thank you all for being with me. We on the road to recovery from COVID.